Hey there, hi, it's me, Stacey Lee, and Miss Foxy Brown. Welcome to Mixed Format, and thank you for joining me. In this session, we'll be boosting your muscular strength and your balance skills. Two things we really need to help us thrive out there in everyday life. So I hope by the end of this session, you're screaming, I am thriving. For this class, you'll need some dumbbells. I'd like you to place your dumbbells onto the seat of a chair, and if you have more than one size, bring them into your space so that you have options. So if you place them right onto the seat, you'll have easy access to your dumbbells when you need them, and you'll also need access to the back of your high back for our balance exercises. You might even choose to place your chair right in the center of your space. Just make sure that you have access to the back. All right? If you're ready to get started, come meet me in your open space. Separate your feet a little bit wider than your hips. Inhale and sweep your arms up over your head. Exhale, sweep your arms down. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, thumbs back, thumbs up. Last time. Now roll your shoulders up and back. Bring your hands to your shoulders. Let's make bigger circles. Now we're going to bear crawl forward. So that we're doing opposite arms in front, and now bear crawl back. Feel a little twist in your torso. Okay, drop your arms and shake your hands. Now watch this next move. I'm hinging forward and reaching at the same time. Hinge from your hips and reach your arms forward. Thumbs up. Do your best to keep your spine long rather than rounding through your lower back. Reach and stand. Let's have 2 more. Next time we'll add on. So reach, then pull, reach and stand. Reach and pull, reach and stand. Abdominals are engaged. Stretching and reaching from the crown of your head. Let's have 2 more of these. Last time. Reach, pull, and stand up. Now float your arms forward and back, forward and back. And as you sweep your arms, you're rocking through your feet. So we're already challenging your balance, sweeping and sweeping, rocking forward, rocking back. If you feel wobbly, remember at any time you could place your fingertips onto your chair. Let's do this 2 more times. Last time. All right, take your hands to your lower back and interlace your fingers. Open up your chest. So squeeze your shoulder blades back, and now simultaneously draw your tailbone down. You'll feel a nice lower back stretch. Okay, shake your hands out, soften your knees, roll through your hips in one direction, and the opposite direction. Okay, figure eights. Let's have 2 squats, and then hold your next one down and twist your shoulders from side to side. It's time to pick up your weights. I'd like you to pick up just 1 dumbbell for this first exercise, just 1. And start with your feet very wide and turned out. All right, here we go. Big plie and press up overhead, straight arms. So rather than pressing directly overhead, you'll reach forward towards your temples. Squat and press. So for our balance exercises, I'll be bringing you through a number of different stances or foot positions. So this way you could practice all different scenarios of balance, okay? But we'll be standing the whole time today. So boosting our strength for this one. your thighs, shoulders, a little bit of arm work. Let's have 2 more. Last one. Now bring your dumbbell to your chest. Elbows come up and press the dumbbell with your hands. Your feet stay very wide. Lift your left heel and pivot. And then pivot through your right foot. So you're lifting your heel and sliding across the front of your foot. Now start to twist back behind you. This is a standing core exercise as you twist through your torso. But it's also a little bit of a balance exercise because you're moving your head around and your eyes around. So if you're finding that you're dizzy, come back and find me again before you twist back. Find a focal point. Let's have 2 more. This is your last one. Okay, come back to center. You'll keep your feet apart wide. Okay, hold the dumbbell with one hand. Squat, lift, transfer the weight. Squat, swing, transfer the weight. Now you need to be really mindful of this transfer, right? Make sure you mindfully grab on and hold the weight up in the air as you work your shoulders. Picking up a big heavy bag of groceries, placing it on the countertop carefully. I love these swinging exercises. They ensure that we have to pay attention. Let's have 2 more. Last one. Okay, bring your dumbbell in, place it on your chair, and I'd like you to stand behind your chair. Okay, we're going to lean up, keep your toes turned out. This is called the falling star. So we're leaning over to the left side, and then if you'd like to, you can place your fingers on the chair and leaning to the left side. Leaning to the right, falling star. And leaning to the left or to the right. Leaning to the left, falling star. Let's have 2 more. Take your time. And of course, you can go slower than me if you'd like with any of these exercises. Whee! Okay. Let's keep your feet turned out, this nice wide stance. And now lift your heels. Of course, place your fingertips on the chair if you need to. Okay, you'll lift your arms up or hold on with one hand. Take your arm out to one side and then the other side. Now here's the challenge. You're already balancing by keeping your heels up. But for a little more of a boost, follow your thumb. Follow your thumb. Go as slowly as you need to maintain your control. And look at your thumb. Follow your thumb. You might find that you're wobbling a little bit. That's all part of your balance work. Right? You can lower your heels if you'd like to as well. You've only got 1 more. Turn your head and look. Come back to center and relax. All right, let's pick up 2 dumbbells. I'm going to go a little bit heavier on this next set. This time, your feet are just a little bit wider than your hips. You'll hinge forward just like our warm-up. Abs engaged and row. So simultaneously, both arms, elbows squeezing up, shoulder blades squeezing together, abdominals engaged. Exhale each time you come up. Abs engaged, just a slight bend in your knees, a nice long spine from your crown to your tailbone. You've got 4 and 3 and 2. Last one. Weights down, hinge up. You'll keep this wide stance. Bring your dumbbells to your shoulders. Squat and press with one arm. Squat, press with the other arm. Now you've got the option to press with both arms, okay? You choose your medicine today. You choose your dose. They're all good, okay? But if you take too much, well, that's not good. So take what feels really good on your body today. The dose that's perfect for you. Press with 2 arms or 1 arm. Your thumbs point back. You're standing tall. How about you put a little smile on your face? Let's have 2 more. This is 1. This is 2. Bring your dumbbells down. Excellent. All right. Let's move on to some balance work. Your feet will stay in the same stance. Okay, reach your arms in front of you. Now your left arm will come up and over. It's a rainbow. And then your right arm up and over. Now I'd like you to follow your hand with your eyes. So your body is twisting, but once again, you're challenging your balance skills by swishing the fluid in your ears, by moving your eyes, changing directions. All right, 1 or 2 more. Whew. All right, relax your arms down, shake them out. Now you might be behind your chair. You could place your fingertips on your high back. Lift your heels once again. Take your arms wide. Now this time, you'll twist to the left, twisting your whole body. Come back to center and twist to your right. So the important part is getting comfortable with your ankles and your feet kind of wiggling and wobbling a little bit. That's all part of balance. Right? We don't want to get nervous when we wobble. We want to embrace the wobble. Turn your head, look to the right. Turn your head, look to the left. One more time to the right, please. Come back to center and relax. Pedal out through your feet. Pick up your dumbbells. Okay, this time you're going to squeeze your knees, so we need a nice narrow stance. So we're alternating your arms forward and back. Nice long arms. You're working your shoulders and your triceps, and as you twist, a little bit of oblique work. I'd like you to also turn your neck. So your front thumb is up, your back thumb is down. Not quite cross-country skiing, not quite. 2 more. Last one. All right, both arms down, squeeze your knees, sit down lower, little tiny squat, and pump your biceps. Okay. Now you're welcome to stay here, or you can make a little change. You can rotate your pinky towards your chest, rotating your forearm, really squeezing your bicep. You can, if you feel comfortable, sit into a lower squat. Just squeeze your knees together and squeeze the muscles in your seat to keep you steady and solid. Pump, pump, pump it up, baby. Come on. You could say out loud, I am thriving. I am thriving. 4, 3, 2, yes, take it down and up. Let's put our weights down. You could shake your hands out a little bit. Interlace your fingers and flip your hands inside out. Okay, we're taking that same stance again. Okay, and now you'll keep your hands interlaced and lean a little bit over to your right and lean a little bit over to your left. So getting a little stretch before we get this next one started. Make sure your ankles are touching and your knees are touching. And now swoosh your hands. Swoosh. Just a little balance challenge here. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, this doesn't feel like a challenge to me, well then just close your eyes. Close your eyes, continue to squeeze your knees together. And just notice how it feels a little bit different with your eyes closed. Keep squeezing your knees together. 3, 2, and 1. Eyes wide open and relax. Keep squeezing your knees together. Bend your knees a little bit. Sweep your arms back behind you. Now lift one heel and then pedal and lift the other heel. So for this exercise, I'd like you to keep your eyes on one focal point. That could be me. I could be your focal point, okay? And just pedal through your heels and pedal and pedal and pedal. Now, if you need a stronger challenge, then you could try lifting both heels and down. The challenge is yours. Remember, you are dosing your medicine, and more doesn't always mean better, right? 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Heels down, stand up, shake your arms out. Good work. All right, I'd like you to pick up one dumbbell. Got a strength exercise, okay? Let's come into a nice lunging position. So one leg forward, one leg back. Bend your back leg and keep your back heel up. Hinge forward and row. Now, if you're using a lighter weight, like 3 or 4 or even 5, then I'd like you to really focus on squeezing your shoulder blades together a lot. Getting those muscles engaged to draw your shoulders back. If you've got heavier weights, and because we're doing a back exercise, this would be a good time to use your heavier weights. Let's do one more on this side. Okay, lower down, turn towards me. Let's go to the other side, so pivot and pivot. Transfer your weight to the other hand, and here we go. Row and down. Once again, your mind is connecting with your muscles. You're squeezing your shoulder blades back. Your dumbbell comes just about to your rib cage. Your elbow comes up high. One more time, please. All right. Lower your weight, hinge back up. Now put your weight onto the seat of the chair and return to the same lunge. It's time for some balance. So you're in this lunging position. Take your arms out in a V, V like victory, and then lift your leg and tap it down. I need to move a little bit. Okay, lift your leg and then just tap. So you'll straighten your front leg and then bend it. This is a bit of a fusion because you are strengthening your front leg, but you're also balancing. Now, if you're concerned about your balance, just place your fingertips onto the high back. Remember I said fingertips, right? We're not gripping. Lift and tap, and lift and tap. Okay, one more, and here's your challenge. Hold this up. 8, 7, 6, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. All right, wiggle out through your hips, change legs. I'm just gonna switch sides, okay? Right now I've got my left leg back, got this nice lunge position, arms out in front of you, and you'll lift and tap. Lift and simply tap down. Try not to put any weight in your back foot. You're simply lifting and tapping. So your arms are either out in front of you or maybe just barely touching the chair. Lift and tap. Got 2 more. Hold your last one up. Here's the challenge. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3, and 2. All right, come on up, wiggle through your hips. Pick up 2 dumbbells. I'll go later on this set. Step your feet very wide, and point your toes front. Lunge down and pull. Lunge and pull. Okay, that's where the exercise begins, and you're welcome to stay right here. If you'd like more of a challenge, you'll lunge and tap, and lunge and tap. But I'd like you to land very gracefully, land quietly without a sound. 2 more. Last one. Step wide. Now, of course, we'd have to do the other side. Lunge, hinging at your hips, and then pull, stand up tall. I am thriving. Here we go. Down and pull, and down and pull. So you're driving off your right butt cheek, whether you're just standing or you're propelling yourself up. We just have 1 more. It's a tough one. And all right, wiggle through your hips a little bit. You can put down the weights. We're done with our strength training today. Step behind your chair. Place 1 hand lightly on the high back, okay? You'll stand on your left leg, anchor down through your leg, and lift your thigh up off your knee. Now come to tree pose. In other words, your knee pointed out, either below your knee or above your knee. And now you'll swivel your leg. So knee in, knee out. And you're gaining some nice mobility through your hip. You're also practicing a single leg standing exercise. Now you can continue to hold on to the chair or take your arms out in front of you to counterbalance. You've got it. Last one. All right. I hope that feels as nice on your hips as it does on mine. Now let's do the other side. So you can walk to the other side of the chair, place your fingers down, but we're going to anchor through our right leg. Lift your thigh up off your knee and turn your left knee out. Then you'll lift your leg and swivel in, swivel out. Really asking your quadriceps to stabilize your body. We're asking a lot of all of your stabilizers right now, so if you're feeling wobbly, that's okay. It's okay, that's all part of the process. So embrace the wobble. And if you're still here, you could say it. You could say, I am thriving today. Wow. Last one. All right, take it down, wiggle out. Let's shift over to your left leg. Just simply lift your right foot, and you can leave your toes on the ground if you like. Now you could hold on or lift your hands. Punch, punch, cross your body. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're switching legs already. This is a quick one. So stand on your right leg. You're thinking, but I was having so much fun with those punches. So maybe just a toe or lifting your foot. Punch once. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Regain your composure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. See, we all wobble sometimes. But guess what? We made it. Congratulations. It's time for us to stretch out. So take your hands back behind you, open up your chest. Turn your head to the right and to the left. One more time. Head right and left. Okay, bring your left hand to the side of your head, right hand to your hip. Side body stretch. So think about bumping your hip way over to the left. Whew, that feels nice. Switch sides. Side body, and now bump it. Maybe even just this is challenging your balance because your head is turning sideways. All right. Hands on your hips, soften your knees. Hip circles again, because your glutes and your hip stabilizers did lots of work today. So if that area is feeling a little bit sore tomorrow, just know that you worked them today. All right, you could come behind your chair with your fingertips. I'm gonna just turn sideways. Step back with your right foot. Press your heel to the ground and hinge your body forward. So you should feel this exercise in your calf muscles because they did a lot of work today. Keep your back heel down and bend your back leg. All right. Now stand on your left leg and pick up your right foot. Okay, lots of options. You could hold on to your ankle or your shoe, or you can place your foot onto the seat of your chair. Okay? Whatever position you've chosen, point your knee down to the ground and engage your seat. So press your hips forward a bit. Okay, you should feel this down the front of your thigh, your quadriceps. Okay, you could soften and take your foot down. Now let's stretch the other calf muscle. Press your heel down, hinge your whole body forward. So your goal right now is to make a straight line from your head down to your heel. Press your heel into the floor. Keep your back heel down, please, and bend your back leg. There are two muscles in your calf, your soleus and your gastrocnemius. This is your soleus muscle, and we typically don't stretch it as often as we stretch the lung muscles. So you did both today. Congratulations. Okay, so now you're going to hold on to your right foot. Maybe you're balancing. Maybe you're holding your shoe or the fabric of your pants, or maybe you're placing your foot onto the chair. Now you're pointing your knee down to the floor as I wobble, and then engaging your seat. And then also engage your abs, right? You want to stand up nice and tall with your shoulders back. Give me a big smile, please. Say, I am thriving. Okay, you can take your foot down. Now I've got one more stretch for you, but you'll need to move your weights, okay? So let's take our weights off the chair. Try to keep your eyes up the best you can. And once your weights are away from the chair, we'll sit down on the chair. We're gonna do a little bit more glute stretching. Scoot to the edge of your chair, and then it's a figure 4. You could help your leg up and just let your knee drop out to the side. And then just give a little gentle pressure. This is a great way to stretch your glutes and the outside of your leg without adding too much knee pressure. Okay, help your leg down, help your other leg up. We can all use a little help sometimes, right? And then gently massage your leg down, sitting up very tall. All right, take your leg down, please, feet together. Sit up very tall, a little twist to your right, a little twist to your left. 2 hands on your thighs to help boost your body back up. Take a deep breath up and place your hands on your hips and say to yourself, self, I'm so proud of you for showing up. You're a slightly different person than you were just 30 minutes ago, and you are moving in the right direction. I'm thriving. It was an honor and pleasure to be your guide today. I hope you had a fun experience with me, and if you did, please come back. Let's do more of this stuff together, okay? Until next time, stay happy.